the city like Leeds will benefit from increased education funding for primary and secondary school pupils, and particularly lots of these deprived communities, which we have in Leeds, we have in other areas of the country. One of the biggest challenges they face is crime and being safe on the streets, and that's why I'm so pleased that the government has committed to put 20,000 new police officers on the street. Making sure people are safe and can go about their daily business should be a top priority. And again, that's this partnership approach. The government will play its part by putting those 20,000 new police officers on the street, and if, having formally announced negotiations are commencing today, we are able to conclude an exciting devolution deal for Leeds City region, then a mayor will have significant powers and budgets to support that wider ambition that we all share. We have this whole agenda as part of the Northern Powerhouse to level up opportunity, to make sure, as we've already done, we increase school funding for every primary pupil and every secondary pupil in the land, to make sure that we iron out some of those inequalities. That said, as a partnership, devolution can play a hugely important role in tackling many of those issues. If you look at both Liverpool and in the Tees Valley, the mayors there have used the money they receive from government as part of devolution to find local solutions to tackle worklessness. And for me, that's how devolution can make the biggest difference, because the people who know and understand both social and financial and health inequalities across West Yorkshire, across the north of England, don't necessarily work in Parliament or in Whitehall, and that's why we are so keen today formally starting negotiations on the West Yorkshire devolution deal to transfer significant power and money back to the people of West Yorkshire. There's very encouraging signs around homelessness in Greater Manchester, and I pay tribute to the work that Andy Burnham has done. He's been a real trailblazer. It's a partnership. It's funded both by government and the Greater Manchester Combined Authority. There are some very early but initially encouraging statistics that show that these local solutions can help tackle that. These are long-term challenges, and that's why the government is making a long-term commitment to the north, and particularly to West Yorkshire and Leeds City region today, with formal negotiations commencing to work in partnership to really change the life chances of everyone who lives in this region. And today, I think, is an important next step about localising many of those solutions and putting the power back in the hands of people here in Leeds.
Yeah.